It's the most frustrating thing watching this team play because they're so talented at every level of basketball. Their bench is the deepest in the league, I think, with quality players. But the problem is they turn the ball over so much. And you saw they lost the game on a turnover. This series could have been done already. It should have been 4-0.
Hits and hoop season.
Welcome to this. I'm Tyler as always, and I'm here with my pick and roll partner Dixon. What's good, Chicho?
Yeah.
And then here's my give and go man. I got Connor with me also. What's good, Connor?
What's up, fellas?
Back to another episode. We're in the thick of the NBA playoffs. The NFL draft has just happened, so we got plenty to get into. Without further ado, before we get started, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share, Spotify, YouTube, IG, TikTok, and Apple. I'm diving right into it, boys. I'm not going to play no games tonight. And the NBA playoffs are in full effect. All
Put your
right.
mic down.
NBA playoffs are in full effect. And I don't know about y'all, but looking at these standings, watching these games, I'm thinking, I don't know ball for shit. Right? What's going on? Everybody said, and me included, the East is going to be top four are going to mop them. The West is a little bit more lenient, but the East is unpredictable. So I'm going to start with the Eastern Conference series by series, then the Western. I'm going to start off at the top. Connor, I'm going to start with you. Cavs Raptors 2-2. The Cavs acquired the one and only James Harden to put them over the edge, right? And they're 2-2 against the Raptors. Connor, what have you thought about this series so far?
Dude, I think this is probably one of the most entertaining series I've seen. I know we're still really early in the playoffs, but I feel like Brandon Ingram is like turning back the clock. He played his ass off today. I was watching him. Offensive rebounds, shot the three well. Just an overall great game. I think they match up really well with the Cavs, but I just didn't think it would be this close, if I gotta be honest with
Not
you.
at all.
I thought we'd be
Not at
like
all.
3-1 right now, maybe a 4 like, but not this, man. This series can go either way right now.
Dixon, what's your feel on this?
Yeah, nah. Cavs should have took care of business when they
It should
when
be
they
done
had
by
it.
now. It should be done.
Nah, you let Scotty Barnes and all them Toronto people and they hype off the Iceman release date. They got that going on in the city. Like you let them have a couple. It's scary. I still think Cavs would take the series, but it's a lot closer than we thought. Shout out RJ Barrett too. Always like the young bull, especially at Duke.
Man, so I felt that today. I felt that way watching. Like, yeah, I think the Cavs will eventually take it. But then the Raptors just took it from again.
Yeah.
If you compare, you got Mobley, Jared Allen,
No, they got
Donovan Mitchell.
players.
Like they have on paper probably one of the best teams, if not the best team on paper, and they're just getting pushed around. And it's like, man, was everybody right about the Cavs? Like their team's just gonna blow up. They're gonna blow them up anyways. I just
And the
doesn't make
criticism in the
sense.
last couple of years was that like they were soft. And it seems like they never really solved that issue. I mean, they probably got softer, if anything, with Harden. But I mean, he was kind of balling first two wins, but then he turned back into playoff Harden.
Can't say we didn't see that coming, right? Can't say that. The next series, as of right now, they're playing right now. We got the Celtics and Sixers. 2-1 Celtics are up. I don't know if you guys are just as surprised as me when Sixers took game two. I know Boston fans felt a little iffy about that because they think Boston fans are the worst, honestly, in all of sports. They fucking cry and they got all these rings. They got enough hardware for someone to last their whole, 5 lifetimes. I don't want to hear shit. But anyways, this is a weird series. Celtics should clean it up in the next two games. Let's be honest. Because to
Yeah,
me, the
yeah.
Sixers are booty cheeks. I just always felt that way. Love Maxi. VJ is a boss. 30 points. They're what, 30 and 10 in
As a
game
rookie.
two.
Yes,
fucking
sir.
phenomenal.
Hey, can you tell me where Embiid's at, please? Can you tell me why every like playoff series, every year, he just gets random injuries?
He had appendicitis.
What is that? I don't even know what
It's
that is.
it's
Your
like when you have
appendix.
appendix, something we don't use in.
When that bullshit you don't use just blows up one day.
Yeah, yeah,
Come on, fam. Nah,
yeah.
it's bro. This year was like one of the times I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like this is so
Oh, I felt that way 3 years
no, no,
ago.
this is so dumb, bro.
I just don't know.
And this year is when you finally started projecting and saying, yo, Embiid might end up as one of those what if guys. He
Oh,
might
he
end
is.
up like
He
Brandon
is.
Roy and them, like, yo, when he was healthy, he gave Joker the business. If you know, you know. But this is crazy.
If you've missed more games than you've played in your career,
It's not
you're
just
not.
that, it's the type of injuries, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's like the randomness of it. Like there's one thing to get injured, like Greg Oden and Brandon Roy. It's another thing to get injured, like Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid. Like, what we doing? I
Yeah.
don't know.
But as for the series, what do you guys think about the series?
You know, Boston gonna clean that up. Come on,
We
fam.
hope.
You know, JB and JT, like you said, they're Eastern Conference Finals at the least. I've
Hmm.
never seen them do anything else.
Yeah,
And this team's great. You know,
yeah. Connor, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're right about Embiid too. Like he's one of those guys that just can't stay out there, and I think
come
that's
on,
like
bro.
he's like the Anthony Davis, but I feel like Anthony Davis gets hurt and like you see it happen. Like
Right
Embiid gets hurt, it's like when and where and
On the way to the
where
bathroom.
where did this
bro.
happen?
At the crib.
Yeah, it's random stuff, but I mean, I feel like Boston's got such a good starting five and their bench is deep. They got Peyton Pritchard. I think he's got like 20 right now already. He's playing real well. I know he was talking shit to the crowd the other day.
Oh
So I
shit.
mean, it's kind of what we all expected. I thought it was gonna be 4-0. It'll be 4-1. This is just kind of like, all right, man, let's hurry up and get this over with already. But that's it.
One thing we didn't bring up, or I didn't bring up on the last episode, was how fast of a bounce back that JT came back and looked this good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Right, instantly.
Instantly looked great. They felt so good that they sat JB a couple games just so JT can get some stuff flowing and
Yeah.
Jalen can just rest a little bit. Yo, the luck that Boston gets is fucking ridiculous. Someone sold their soul a long time ago.
I'm gonna break down to y'all one day the whole Boston sports thing.
Go into the next series, and for what me and Connor have heard on text, best team in the playoffs, right? Magic up on the Detroit Pistons, the number one seed, 2-1 as of right now. Dixon, talk about your Magic a little bit.
I say best team in the playoffs because like when you got Pablo Banchero at full potential, that's not saying Braun, but that's the comparison.
Mm,
And he's a monster. When he's hitting, when he's confident, when he's in full stride, unstoppable. And so you got him, and then you got a great defensive team. Just put the clamps on you at every position. A super big, long team. Like they had Wagner playing, Cunningham.
mm,
He's like 6'10" and
yeah,
technically like a like power forward, small forward. But yeah, I think, Keefall and Banchero, they got young stars over there like Black,
Anthony
right?
Black, yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Black and Jalen Suggs vet. You know what I'm saying? They got good pieces. And I think finally they've been, mid seventh, eighth seed year after year. So it's good to finally see them like hit the next potential. And Detroit, what's going on?
Where the
Been known
fuck
there
you
was
at?
food. Come on, fam.
Damn. Connor, what do you think about Detroit right now?
Yeah, I really like the Magic team. I mean, Banchero's playing really great, obviously, but like, I think the unsung heroes like Wendell Carter Jr. I mean, I think he had
Mm.
like 16 or
He
17
been
rebounds
banging down
last
there.
game. Yeah, he's really playing, and he's also on the offensive side of the ball. Where, like for me, like I have Mitchell Robinson will get you six offensive boards a game, but it'll also give you 2 points and 17 missed free throws. So to see a complete center, it's not like a Jokic where he's pulling up from three, but just a complete center playing fundamental basketball. Wagner, Desmond Bain too, like
Yes,
playing
sir.
real, real well.
T-Rex.
So
Yo,
yeah,
four
T-Rex.
four picks for Bane.
Yeah.
B-Rex.
Remember that
So
trade?
I mean it's interesting to see. I think Orlando just matches up really well with Detroit. Like almost too good, where it's like one of those like trap series where you're like, okay, Detroit's got it, they're good, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a second, like I don't know about this. So shout out to the Magic man for showing up.
Nah, Wendell Carter banging with Stewart's crazy ass and Duran's crazy
Jalen
ass.
Duran, yeah.
Respect. Respect. Hold
Connor,
on. But Detroit gonna win, no? I think Magic might actually like pull it
I
off.
think Magic might pull it off, and I'll be honest, especially in the playing game when the Magic lost the first playing game, they look like probably one of the worst teams that are out of all 16 teams that are playing right now.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, all right, well, let's get this Magic season over with. Let's blame the coach and revamp the whole team.
Let's
But
start
now,
questioning Banchero, calling him a bust, doing all
four
that.
games later, because they had that playing against the Hornets, which was an
And they
awesome
beat
game.
the brakes off them
They beat the
boys.
fuck out of them. And 4 games later, you're like, hey, like Paolo is that dude. And like you said, I think you both said it great. Like it's a great matchup against the Pistons team. They have a lot more. They probably have what, 4 players in the top 7 players in this in between two teams. That they're a more complete team where Cade is probably
Cade is, yeah.
elevated above Paulo to me
He's
because
better than Paulo right now, yeah, of course.
yeah, but then you also have Duran, which is a player from the '90s that's in the 2020s,
Ben Wallace 2.0.
and it's kind of
Mm.
like they just figured him out defensively. And the Magic players right now, what I noticed, like, especially the last couple of years, when the Magic aren't hitting, they're not hitting anything. There's a lid on the rim,
Yeah.
and they're just hitting all their shots and making great offensive plays. Hey, you Dixon, you say it every year. The playoffs, NBA comes to matchups.
That's it.
Matchups is key.
That's
The
it.
last series in the Eastern Conference, Connor, 2-2 against the Hawks with the Knicks.
Yo.
I can't believe this. Give the audience a rundown of what's going through your head because I want to text you 100 times a game.
I want to throw my
I
phone
do.
100 times a game, man. It's the most frustrating thing watching this team play because they're so talented at every level of basketball. Their bench is the deepest in the league, I think, with quality players. But the problem is they turn the ball over so much. And you saw they lost the game on a turnover. This series could have been done already. It should have been 4-0. We should have been moving on. We should have been resting right now. But a few plays, like, Brunson starting to force stuff where he, instead of him leaning on his team, OG had a really good series so far. Cat's been pretty well. He just kind of tried to take over, which is great because he's the guy. But like you draw so much attention, like kick the ball out instead of trying to force it. He has had multiple times where he drove the basket and they just kind of hold the ball down and he
Mhm.
throws it or loses it. And like
Waits for the
that's kind of what,
contact. Yeah.
yeah. And I know you want to get to the line, but there's so much better, like high percentage plays outside of you doing that. I mean, I think that the Knicks will win this series in the next 2 games. But I mean, I could be wrong, but it's a little frustrating right now for me.
It's a little sketchy. Nah, I've been watching this series closely. I got a few revelations, I ain't gonna lie. Connor, I'm sorry, bro. I think I
Let's hear
figured
it.
it out. I
Don't
Let's
do
think I
hear
figured
it.
it out.
it.
And Tyler, you were the one that's saying this years ago. What do you always say? A small guard, especially if they're the leader of your team, is going to be difficult in the playoffs. Why? Brunson's going to get his buckets. That's 30 a game. Easy. Give you all type of bag work. But what I realized, I'm like, yo, CJ McCollum's been on a crazy run. And if you know CJ, he been doing this since Trailblazers. This is what he does. But I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, it reminded me of Trey Young. I'm like, wait, so what's the thing with like these guards going crazy against, the Knicks and like taking them out of playoffs and shit? I'm like, oh, Brunson's on the other side. He's getting cooked, fam. Especially down the stretch, one on one. And he's doing the same thing on the other end, but I think it's harder for him because he has to like do that throughout the game. Whereas CJ, he can take a break and take over at the end because he got, Kaminga, all these boys. But I think that's really like what's at fault here, just on the defensive side and having, Brunson in, it's gonna be hard. And another thing, like you said, I think they're too reliant on him. There's
Yeah,
no
for
ball
sure.
movement. The ball just it's just ISO. But I want to see
Brunson
pick and
save us.
rolls,
Yeah.
like set up plays, all that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of plays that like I've been noticing Cad's been doing this where he'll pump fake the three and he'll like kind of take it and then, I mean he's got great vision, so I think they need to rely more on that. Like OG had a
Yeah,
better game. Mikhail didn't start.
he didn't.
Alvarado, yeah, no, Alvarado had a good couple. Clarkson, I know y'all were laughing at me at the beginning of the season when I was hyped about Clarkson. I know Dixon was like Clarkson hype in 2026, but
Mhm.
I really enjoyed the pickup because I know the kind of player he is, and I know how well he fits into the system.
Yeah,
And I mean, he was a big reason why we won. Last game, like he had a really good game. I think they need to just kind of like take a deep breath, remember who they are. Know you're gonna get barbecue chicken from Brunson on both sides, like you said. Like he's gonna do it to them, but he gets ate up too much. He needs to get help D where I don't
yeah,
know why
yeah.
Mike Brown can't make that decision to kind of help him, but hopefully they do it, man.
Yeah, I mean we've all seen the Knicks play, if not this year, the last year. They're an amazing team. We see when everything is hitting on all cylinders, when they're playing great team basketball, great one-on-one basketball, and watching these games, it's like fuck. It's like a slog.
Mhm.
It's such a fight, and we thought it was. I mean, I'm sure. I know I did, but I'm sure before the series started, we thought they would be done by now, by the four
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, and I still
And
think they'll win, but it's just way harder than it has to be.
going back, Connor, going back to what you said about Cat, how he does that move. He always does that pump three, and then it's a long,
One
exaggerated
dribble and he's at the
dribble.
One
basket.
really, yeah.
Cat has been, well, let's just say he's one of the best big shooting big men that we've probably seen. He's won a
Mhm.
3-point competition. His numbers back it up. Wouldn't you rather, babe? I'm more when I watch Cat. Obviously, I'm not a Knicks fan, but when I watch Cat, I'm more pleased if he takes those threes than when he puts the ball on the floor and runs into traffic and wails his arms because he can make those shots. He can shoot over anybody in the league. Anybody.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
just
mean,
frustrating to me.
yeah, I see both sides of that, right? Because he's bringing out usually the center out on him.
Yeah,
Um, and the thing is, like, I feel like when he feels like he pumps and he can get around because he's quicker than most big men.
that's true.
And then the help D is probably going to be a guard, on the
He dunking on
backside.
whoever's coming.
And
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Like you'll see sometimes where he kind of flushes it or he kind of goes up with a strong, he'll get the foul, whatever it is. So I think he's thinking about like the high percentage shot rather than just kind of letting it fly. But I mean, I want to see him shoot the ball more. But I can see why, it's it's difficult sometimes watching him.
he's like
Yeah,
the rare case of the big man you actually want to shoot more and not less.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Going to the Western Conference, um, the biggest surprise to me out of all these playoffs, the Wolves and Nuggets. Wolves are up 3-1. They took care of business last night. I'm sure y'all saw. And very bad news for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards hyperextended his knee, and he's out for multiple weeks. So
Mm.
he will not see this series again.
He might not see next series.
Can the Wolves survive without Ant?
Oh, they be in the Nuggets for sure. They
I
be in
don't
the Nuggets
know.
for shit show.
I don't know, man.
Bro, they've been bullying the shit out of the Nuggets.
Yeah, but Ant has been in
No, no, no.
charge.
They've been bullying them, bro. It's a mental thing at this point. Like Joker is legit shook, fam. I'm not even joking you right now.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I did there? But no, for real, they're all shook, the whole team, and they're talking shit and standing on it. Like, what's with McDaniels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's talk shit. He said, "Yo, I see Murray, I see Jokic. That's a coon. I'm going at them." They're not like that. And in the game, you can tell he's on that energy, and you can tell the Nuggets are a little bit intimidated. Not even gonna lie. And a big thing that nobody's talking about, their enforcer, their dog, Aaron Gordon, has been out.
Yeah,
Huge loss. I think that's the difference.
100%.
They have a great chance to come back now, especially, Ant-Man
Now,
out.
yeah.
But I think it's a mental thing by now. I still got the Timberwolves taking this series.
Connor, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because like we always see like the Nuggets dominate other teams. Like the series usually flip. Like if they're usually up 3-1, it's like, all right, come on, man, like let's get this last game out the way. And Jokic will go put up 43 and 26, like something stupid. But I think he just looks, I think shook is a good word. Like he just doesn't look like himself. And maybe him, at the end of the game shoving whoever it was and got that kind
Daniels.
of, yeah, got that popping. Like maybe that kind of gives him a little bit of juice. But I mean, like, I feel like it's just, Aaron Gordon, I think he only had like 9 points. Like he's been hurt. The
Yeah.
team just looks off. Like, see, I think we're starting to kind of see the exit of that. The Warriors, Nuggets, like the teams that
This
were,
version of the Nuggets, yeah.
yeah, like now it's like, okay, now what do we do next year? Like this team isn't going to be it anymore.
Yeah,
Facts.
So,
Gordon has shown that he's had injury issues
yeah,
again. You can't. Oh, I mean, who would have thought Murray to play 80 games this year? I mean, that's not always a case.
Had a great year.
But they ended the season going, I think 14-0, 13-0,
Yes.
ending the season. So I mean, it's still over a 50 win team, but they're gonna have to retool again. You
yeah,
They
can't go to the
gotta
next
blow it
season
up after
again.
this year.
But honestly, it's like what you guys just said. Like when they're on their backs, you see, oh, Jokic putting up 45 to finish a series. Like, yo, we could see this game tomorrow and Jokic go for 50 just to keep him in the series
yeah.
because
Yeah.
this is a golden opportunity without Ant.
He probably will.
I mean, yeah, he'll 50 point triple double. We might see just because he's Jokic, but
I ain't gonna lie. Gobert been on one.
hmm
yeah,
Like he
that
actually
Wolves got a
showing
little
up.
bit of
He
magic right
actually
now.
showing up, gang.
Yeah, Wolves got a little bit of magic right now. Going to the next series, the game just ended a few minutes ago. Spurs and Blazers. Spurs up 3-1. Wemby smashed his face in game one. I know we all saw that. That was a wild fall. They did miss a
But
few
hey,
games.
the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
They, yeah, and he fell hard. He
Thank you, SJ.
they missed two games with him. They split the series without Wemby. Wemby came back today, absolute monster in the fourth quarter. I can never get tired of watching that guy. But Castle, fucking dog. I think he's I did watch Spurs this year because of Wemby, but he's such a bonus to that team,
He's
and
legit.
he's legit. He's a
Hey, I
legit player.
told you about Harper, boy. You was clowning. I told you.
It's clowning Harper.
Told you. Or no, you were clowning my fault.
Who was clowning Harper?
You might have been clowning.
No. Why would I clown the rookie? For what? For
It
what?
was either him or someone on the Hornets, Miles Bridges or some shit.
Oh, it was Bridges. 100% Bridges.
100%.
They got a big four.
Big
And
four,
like,
the big four shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
no, I'm not giving you that one. But yo, Spurs have been playing really good ball. The Blazers, they just don't have enough offense. They got the one win, and Buddy had to have a career high. The number two pick. I'm drawing a blank. The guy that does not give a shit about how his hair looks. Scoot Henderson.
Dude,
Scoot
yeah.
Henderson, he had a career game, that 30 piece that they won.
That
That was
they
he was
slid by.
he was a number
Slid
two
by.
pick behind Wemby. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
huge moment for him career wise. And now shout out Portly. I think they exceeded expectations just being here. You know what I'm
A
saying?
bigger moment will be a good barber. That's just me. That's just me.
When you got that type of money, fam, I learned like it's certain shit. Like when KD was like, fam, there's just no point. I'm like, yeah, you'll get the pass. They get the pass, but like most men, no. But
Connor, what you think about this series?
Yeah, it's weird I feel like the Spurs are so dominant again in every level of the game. Like,
they
of
looking
course, my boy
scary,
Stephon
bro.
Castle, UConn legend. De'Aaron Fox, don't I mean De'Aaron Fox been doing this for a
No, I had
long
a great
time,
game
man.
today. Yeah.
And Wemby and all these guys, like I think Harrison Barnes still out there.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
And
Yes, sir.
I feel like they got like, you know, Wemby after the whole rookie year, like he kind of understands the game a little bit better. Like he's always a great student of the game, but like now he's in there for a little while, and then you mix in those veterans like De'Aaron Fox, Harrison Barnes, get a rookie, and Stephon
He
Castle, all
played
them
with
guys.
Chris Paul one year. That was huge for him.
Yeah, so it's just like they have like it seems like they're firing on all cylinders. Like, is it because Portland's not so great? Probably a piece of it, but they're playing out of their minds, and this looks like a team that can kind of make a deep run and maybe shock some people here.
Yeah.
100%, bro. This team is looking like they could take it all. I ain't gonna lie.
The only thing that's in their way is the inexperience of these moments. The
Yeah.
team is so young, and a lot of the vets, I'm sure you guys have seen because you watch the games, they're on the bench. A lot of the vets. So the guys that have been there, maybe like Olynyk or, I mean, Cornette's been there with Boston, but
Yeah,
they got a couple older guys that have been in the moment, but they're not in the game. So it's like,
but it don't
Castle,
matter as long as they on the
where are you going
team.
to be? What are you going to look like against Shea in the Western Conference Finals? Is that moment going to be too big? I don't think so for Wemby. I don't think so for a few of them because, like you said, Connor, UConn championship, Wemby. I mean, he's been in the public eye for so long. He was in the FIBA championship,
FIBA
the
championship, yes,
Euro
sir.
championships. So he's been there. But the other guys, what? There's a stat that role players on the road shoot, I think, 20% worse on the road. So it's little shit like that you got to put into account. But we're looking at a sleeping giant, and that bitch is waking up right now.
That's a perfect description. And I think that culture, Pop's still in the building, all the execs is still there. That's the difference between them and another young team like the Hornets. Like this is a winning culture. So that even though you're young, it's gonna give you so much.
Yeah. Going to the Lakers and Rockets series. Lakers up 3-0. LeBron has defeated Father Time in these first three games. Dixie, you putting on the crown. How you feeling?
I didn't see this. I didn't see this one. And I knew I'm like, dude, one of these old head years, because I felt like a couple years at the end with AD, Braun was kind of out of it. He's like, yo, this AD shit ain't it, fam. Like, but now he's like, yo, I got Luca, I got AR, like, I got some cold people. Might really do something. Let me actually put effort. And man, once they gave him the ball back, I knew this was possible. I'm like, Braun got less stats, got less everything because he got a lesson role, which is what you want because you can't
Throughout the
ask him to
season,
do the
yeah.
same thing over and over. But for playoffs, yeah, let's get the ball in his hands. Let's make him the playmaker, running point, at the highest level. And hey, this is why you go and get Marcus Smart. Because when the playoffs come, he done been there so many
What
times.
revival,
All
bro.
his attributes plus 10 right now, fam. He been going crazy. Luke Kennard, that's why you come on. That's why you get these vets, especially with Braun, because it's like once they sync and they get in sync, the leadership goes crazy. And KD,
Go ahead.
Kevin, Kevin, Kevin,
Kevin.
you haven't been able to do a goddamn thing without Stephen Curry, buddy.
Oof.
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 Since you left him, you haven't been able to do a goddamn thing. And you've had all-time great talent still. It's not that you went on bum teams. You kept teaming up with super teams. But without Steph, hasn't been much.
And they haven't looked much better with him than without him.
Talk about it.
Connor, what's your view on the series?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to say that this man, 42 years old,
Is he 42?
I
yeah,
think he turns 42 this year. In
so
this
he's turning 40. He's pretty much all right,
41.
He getting
41,
to
we'll say.
Tom Brady level?
Is just like, playing at a level where I can't believe he's still doing it.
Yeah, at a
Like
high
five
level.
years ago, I was like, all right, we're about to be wrapped up here. Like, I could be finally done with this whole chapter of my life. And I'm like, all right, here we go. 5 years later, hitting, game tying threes
Oh
and,
my.
still doing, still dunking like he used to. And it's just like, damn, can we just get off of this shit already? Yeah. Like, and it's crazy because, with Kevin Durant, this kind of sets up well maybe for the next year. Maybe this is for another topic, another night,
Don't
but
tell me the Knicks are still on the KD
like,
thing,
why
bro.
not? Why not, man? Like if KD comes to New York and or LeBron comes to New York or something crazy.
I could see that. I could see that. I like that before the
Like
KD.
if KD comes to the Knicks, like is it that crazy?
No, it's dope, but I'm saying y'all have been talking about KD for
For
10
years,
years.
bro.
Yo, not to get into a whole
Don't say Miami Heat now,
no,
bro.
no,
Stop.
no,
No,
no, no,
no.
no, no, no,
The
no, no,
Heat
no,
and the Knicks have been talking about KD for
no,
10
no, no,
years,
no.
both teams.
If you're traded for Kevin Durant, you have to gut your team, Connor.
Still?
Do you though? Because I feel
Of
like
course.
I
You just got traded for three years
I I,
again.
I get it, but like if you send a package of like Mikal
Get
Bridges,
Bridges out of here,
get
friend.
him out of here. You send Mitchell Robinson, and then like two first rounders.
They're gonna want more, but okay, but hey,
I'm
that's
just
that's
saying.
two of your best six players. All right, and
Yeah, but it's KD, bro.
every stop he's gone to.
I understand. We don't have to get into it, bro, because I know.
Oh my
I see. This
God.
is like a
But
whole
think
other
about it.
episode. This is a
I
whole
see what
other
you're saying though.
episode.
KD as a second, third option is fire. Come on.
Yes,
I
but
mean,
if
if you have Cat,
That's what I'm saying.
JB, KD, OG,
yeah,
and then me out there, we're going to the
The
playoffs.
vibes
Like,
gotta be right though with
that's
KD.
the
That's what
thing.
I
Yeah.
learned.
it's not. All right, I didn't mean to go too off topic,
Yeah, we're getting off topic
but
here.
I would say this LeBron resurgence.
Oh,
He
man.
was taking the backseat for a majority of the season until the guys got hurt.
Until he had to.
Until he had to, and putting up 27, 8-8. I mean, he's just and what LeBron does to average players, what he does for them, giving
I
them
did,
the confidence to hit the what was it? Kennard had a 30 and a 27-point game. I mean, tell the Clippers that, tell the Hornets that. And I mean, they were ready to get rid of this guy after paying him $60 million. But this has been a fascinating series because they play tonight. KD's not playing tonight. The Lakers could finish.
wrap it up.
They could
Wrap it
finish.
up.
And he
Go
missing games.
and he's missing
He's
games.
out, bro. He's out of there.
For sure.
Going to the snooze fest of the last series. I mean, we all knew this was gonna happen. We could have probably all bet our house on this shit. Thunder versus Suns 3-0. Suns barely squeeze in, and they should not be there. They should not be there. Still cooks. Brooks should have a cookbook, but this team is not good. The Suns are not a good team. Connor, I'm gonna start with you. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, I mean, do we even have to go into this? Like, this is
No, we
this is
don't.
the most
I
like
need
skip. Like, this is crazy. This is it's we're gonna waste our breath on this.
What did
so
SGA do? Like 40 plus on like 3 misses?
some shit like that.
It's
They're
unbelievable, man.
they're playing practice right now. That's really
Yeah,
what it
The
is.
only thing, because I kind of fuck with the Suns a little bit. The only thing that's been dope to see is that Jalen Green show up. Like the only reason they got to this point is because Jalen Green showed the fuck up toward the end of the year, and this is what you wanted to see. That's all I gotta say.
A little bit of balls, yeah.
And the only thing I'm enjoying about this series is Dylan Brooks just trolling the shit out of the Thunder.
oh, just to
Oh,
get
He got a
packed up in
relationship with
4 games.
SGA because they both Canadian and shit. You feel me?
oh, they grew up in Toronto playing it together.
I don't know. They probably did. Yeah, I know they
Okay.
play for the national team and shit. So that's the
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
yeah.
That's cool. Just to wrap up the NBA playoffs right now. This goes to show you how much of during the season, how much people are just mailing it in. Because if we are looking at NBA basketball during the regular season with the playoffs, it's almost two different products. It's almost two different games. The intensity is so much higher. The IQ is so much higher. I don't know. It just really upsets me that regular season and basketball just sometimes is such a bummer to watch.
The ultimate way to fix it is to cut games, but I really don't see them doing that.
No, they're not going to take away money.
Yeah, that's exactly. But that would fix it.
What would be your amount of games?
Like 72,
So 10 games.
maybe a little more, but nothing too crazy.
Connor, what do you think?
Yeah, I feel like 10 games off is you kind of like limit the load management, mindset because you're playing less games.
Yeah,
So I mean, or do you have like a longer layoff between the regular season and the playoffs to kind of let guys kind of recharge and maybe another 4 or 5 days? It's kind of six of one, half a dozen in the other.
I mean, bro,
yeah,
one thing I learned, like, why is the NFL king? Because there's so much value week to week. The season is so small, especially
yeah,
when you compare it to other sports.
yeah,
That's what makes it like high stake every time.
yeah. I did the math. I think it was each NFL game is like 8 or 9 NBA games. So if you
Oh,
compare
okay.
if you
Gotcha.
compared the full season,
Right.
that's why it means so much. Because I
Right.
mean, like we just talked about the Nuggets, they went on a 12 game win streak, 13 game win streak. That's a chunk sample size of the season. All right. Anything else for the NBA playoffs with you all, y'all? You good?
Okay.
All
All
good.
right. We're gonna go I got a couple questions for you guys with the NFL draft. Just happened. Just finished up last night, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, I'm really here to learn too, bro. Like I
Okay.
purposely haven't. I
Perfect.
want y'all to fill me in. Pause.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, Connor, I'll start with you. What's your predictions for Mendoza on the Raiders? Number one pick.
I mean, I think he's in the best situation because he doesn't have to start right away. So you see a lot of these first pick, second pick, third pick get thrown right in there.
He not
And
gonna
then
start?
No.
now Kirk O'Banks is over there. Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins, man. Don't forget, he's still got a couple years left. So
Still got a couple million on that new contract.
And
exactly.
we've heard interviews with Brady. He's saying talking about quarterbacks, not starting them right away, not giving them the load. That's not a good thing for quarterbacks. Just because it's a trend in the
Mhm.
NFL now doesn't mean it's a good trend.
Yeah,
Um,
a hundred
some people
percent.
can do it, but
And he gets to learn from
Interesting.
like I know Kirk Cousins isn't the best quarterback ever, but he's won in the league. He's been in the playoffs
Professional.
multiple times. I think he's got like one of the highest like paid out,
oh yeah,
yeah, he makes the most money. And then of course obviously he's got Tom Brady there too. So I mean, does it get better than that? I don't
Who's
think
their
so. So
coach?
who is over there? What's his name? I forgot
the
his
new
name.
OC. He was the OC for Seahawks.
Seahawks. I forgot his name.
Oh, one of
Kubiak.
them. So it's like a
Kubiak, yeah,
project coach, like a new,
He, I wouldn't say a project. He's a proven guy,
but
but
it's not like
yes,
a crazy established name,
he's
like
a new
Tomlin or some
head
shit.
coach.
he's a new
Yes,
head coach. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's a
Okay.
new head coach. Yeah,
But that's kind of
Kubiak.
been the wave for the last decade.
Oh, it has to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has to be. I think I agree with you, Connor. He's in the best situation.
Yeah.
Plus, we saw him play in the both championships, the college football playoffs.
Yep.
I mean, he played the best of them, and he fucking pulled it through. Yeah, he might be a cornball, but I'd rather my quarterback be corny than any other thing because I know he loves ball. Because he
What
loves it.
about the rest of the draft for the Raiders? How did they?
I didn't give a shit about what they did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Me either.
thanks.
I do like they did. I know they did address offensive line, but I'm very interested to see Genty going into the next year, and especially with a quarterback like that because I think he eventually will start this season. Go to pick number 2. Talk to me, Connor. The Jets were very very aggressive in the first round. I liked what they did,
What did they
but
do? What did they do?
I'll break
so
it down for
yeah,
you.
Connor, please, you have the floor.
Yeah, so we had number two, and I swore like we talked about in the chat that they were gonna go Alvaro Reese. They
Who is
didn't.
that? Who is that?
He's the guy from Ohio State. The Giants ended up taking him.
What position?
Um,
Linebacker,
Linebacker. Yeah.
Okay. Like
Uh,
generational type talent type shit.
multi versatile linebacker. Yeah.
yeah. And then we ended up taking the edge from Texas Tech, David Bailey, the most established edge rusher in college football this past year, had 14 and a half sacks. Crazy bend, just got a crazy motor. So that one, it was weird because they canceled his visit. So I was like, oh, they're not going to take him. They're going to take Reese. And I guess they canceled it because of like, we're taking you. And that's
They were
that.
both projected above the Sunny guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were.
I think just because of the draft needs, it wasn't because of the player overall.
Okay.
Because like we got Minka Fitzpatrick. I know that one still hurts. And then we
Not at
got
all, bro.
not
Promise.
It hurts
anymore.
me. No, it
Not at
hurts
all,
me.
dude.
It hurts me.
No.
And then we got I forgot the guy from the Giants, and then we have Malachi Moore from Alabama. So we didn't need another safety. Um, so I mean, definitely the best talent. But then we went and got Kenyon Sadiq, the best tight end.
Yeah.
At
I
what
was
Um,
pick?
surprised that y'all did
yeah,
that.
I
At
think
what
everybody
pick?
was
I think it was like,
16.
yeah.
But that was these picks were already in. Y'all didn't do trades on the day of or nothing.
We traded out of the 30th pick and got the 30 or into the 30th pick from the 33rd, excuse me.
Okay.
And then drafted Omar Cooper Jr. From I think he's from Indiana,
What position is he?
receiver. So big dude had a
Oh,
crazy
so tight
catch.
end and then receiver. I
Yeah,
fuck
so
with
I'll
that.
send you the clip. You'll know the guy from the touchdown they had this past year. But yeah, they went heavy on the offense, and then kind of shored up some of the stuff on the defensive side of the ball. So I thought it was a great draft. A lot of guys are kind of putting this as one of our better drafts. Like we're in like that
That's
Oh,
what
A
I've been
cool.
analytics.
Oh, yeah.
hearing,
For
bro.
sure.
Yeah, so we'll see though. I mean, we for some reason we're always like the king of the offseason. We have a great draft. We get
You
some
said
kind of,
that,
and
yeah.
then all of a sudden, we're 3-14. So we'll see.
So what's the deal with the tight end room? Cause we got to talk about Joy Taylor's nephew. Like, what's going on with that? Is he
Yeah, I
splitting the
mean,
ball? Is he out of here? What's going on?
no, he'll be good. We have another tight end, Jeremy Ruckert, who's probably gonna just either be on practice squad or just special teams. But
Okay,
he still had a good year, for what he was given and what he had to,
limited. Yeah.
deal with. I think those two, Sadiq is more of a versatile. He's quicker.
He's
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
confident.
yeah,
A
he's more
bigger.
of like, yeah, he's a
What's
cop.
the
He's
height?
really
What's the height?
confident.
Pause.
Like
What's the
6'4",
what?
6'5".
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
big. He's a big boy, but he's
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 built
skinny.
too.
He's
Big,
fast.
athletic. Like,
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
So
okay.
he's legit. I feel like he is Kyle Pitts.
He's a slot tight end. That's what he
Yeah,
is.
Oh, whereas
exactly.
Taylor's more traditional, kind of.
Traditional, a
I
little
would
bit
say so,
bigger,
yeah.
better blocker. So
Okay.
they're gonna run
Okay.
a lot of two tight end sets, I think, this year.
Yes.
Which will
Yes.
be good for Gino to kind of get some time to throw the ball, have a better block. Brees will
Yo,
run the ball
Garrett
better.
Wilson still on the rookie contract?
No, we
No.
re-signed him. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
he got a
my
big
bad.
contract. Yeah, but
He
he's fine.
deserved it. He deserved it.
He's good. So it's a good draft. I mean, there was a couple guys towards the end too that I was like super happy about. Pons from Indiana. His NFL comp was Aaron Glenn. So shorter
Oh,
guy,
wow.
ball hawk, really good player. So I mean, I feel like we had a really good draft.
So you got more
Hell yeah.
defensive positions after the first round?
Yep,
Okay. No, that
For
sounds like
sure.
just what y'all needed too.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was a great building
Did
block
y'all
for
get
the
a
game.
QB?
Yeah, we
No.
got was
Talk about it.
Klubnik
Wait,
from
don't skip that
from
part.
Cade Klubnik from Clemson. So I mean, just really deep project quarterback.
That was like the sixth round, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
think
this is
like
to have like a third stringer on
yeah,
paper.
like
Okay.
he's
Developmental guy.
he's
Okay.
probably might fall off.
He'll probably wait, but who's the second string?
We got Bailey Zapp.
Bailey Zappi.
Oh, zap him
Fuck
up.
out of
Yeah,
here.
so don't forget about him.
The third pick, Love to the Cardinals. Supposed to be like a generational running back. I hated this because Cardinals need
Why you hating
everything.
on the running back?
I'm not hating on the running
Super
back
Oh,
at
it's
all.
annoying.
not him. It's the
It's the team. Y'all
okay.
need y'all don't even got a quarterback. You running with Brissett. You don't need a running back. The running back having a running back like this is it's icing on the cake, right?
Right,
But
right.
but you need D line, O line,
If
linebackers.
you need to
Like
reset your whole organization, you're not
you
going with a
cannot
running
start with
back.
the running back because then we're looking at Ashton Genty all over again. We're looking at Saquon starting for the Giants all over
Ah,
again.
that's what
Like
it's
we
given.
got we got 5 years of this, and it's like you have. I mean, bro, they just hired Nathaniel Hackett as their OC. There is no real.
Oh God.
There's no direction in Arizona, to be honest. Like, I know Miami's on the bottom of the barrel, but we got some sort of direction. It looks like we got some people with their pants in their shirt put on the right way.
Who wait, but Arizona picked up another QB, right?
They picked up Carson Beck in the third round from Miami. Yeah, I was not sold on him.
No, dude, you could have got him in the
Been
sixth
ass.
round.
The man went to college for 10 years, bro. Like, we doing, bro?
Yeah, so
And
I was like, I was hoping Love because Dixon. When you see him, you're gonna be like, holy shit, this
I
guy
might
is an
fall in love because I'm a running back
absolute
guy.
monster. Yeah, he's a monster. I mean, he's a receiving back. He's a
What's the
speed back.
comp?
He's
What's
a
the
power
comp?
back.
What's the comp?
I mean, what I heard was Saquon, just not as Quadzilla.
But athletic monster.
Yeah, an
Pause.
athletic monster. Even as a running back, he averaged 10 yards a catch as a running back. So it's like he can do it all. He
Okay.
can do it all. But a lot of
Okay.
people are like, well, he's behind a Notre Dame offensive line,
To
which
be
are
a
usually
top
one
three
of the
pick
best.
running back, though, you have to be special.
Yeah, and I think he will be. I think he will be special because he balled out in the college football playoffs. He balled out.
Connor, what's
Before
up?
the college football playoffs.
yeah, I mean, he's a good like. My family's Notre Dame fan, so I watch Notre Dame football.
Oh shit.
Oh,
He's
that's right.
yeah, so I mean, he's a great player. He's great out of the backfield. He catches the ball really well. He runs really hard, but he's now the highest paid running back in the league.
Because where
How
he was
did
picked.
what
Yeah,
happened with that? How did that
that's
So
where
happen?
he was
it's
picked.
because where you're picked. So he makes 50, like almost 50. He makes more money than
Oh,
Saquon, McCaffrey, and like Derrick Henry put together. So it's
wow.
like, do you think like, he's not more valuable than any of those guys?
Right, right,
No,
right.
And you know, I had a feeling that Tennessee was going to trade up to get Love,
that's what I was hoping for. I wanted to see
but
him and Caleb. I
I
mean, him
really
and
thought
Cam.
I thought they were going to be. I thought that was what Salah was going to do, but to take him there when you have so many other needs uh, was interesting.
So who
Yeah,
would y'all would have went with like that linebacker, O lineman?
yeah. I would have went
Caleb
with either.
Downs. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
they had a plethora of guys they could
Oh
have got
man,
to
but
to.
that's typical
I would say
Arizona shit though.
probably either Reese or Sonny Styles or even one of the linemen. But I don't know. You can't run the ball if no one's blocking for you. It's just what it is. It's
You
just
thought
what
you
it
would
is.
have thought they would have learned with David Johnson.
Nope, they won't learn. Another thing I wanted to bring up the Giants. So we didn't talk about this, but they traded Sexy Dexy for the 10th pick. I know Connor broke the news to us that one night, and I thought that was a great pick for both teams, in my opinion, because I'm sure since he's feeling the pressure with Joe publicly not loving what's going on in Cincy, so them to get Dexter Lawrence, one of the best nose tackles in the league, um, for a defense that gives up fucking 45 every game is a great thing. Also, the Giants get the 10th pick. They got two picks in the top 10. That's huge. And for
Giants came up.
a lot of the draft guys that I listen to, they said there's about 11 to 13 true first rounders.
Bengals are fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's a whole other nightmare. So I was impressed with what they got because they technically got the number one O line from Miami. I cannot say his name, but it's a Hawaiian name, and
From the U?
Reese. Yeah. So I thought they addressed both sides of the
Oh,
ball.
they ended up getting Reese.
They ended up getting Reese at 5, and then they got Connor. What's his name? Mumanga.
Francis like Mao Goers. I don't know how to
Malonga or
say
something like that.
something like that.
Absolute unit. I mean, he was a beast at the U.
Doesn't he have to get surgery though? I thought I read he has to get back surgery of some sort.
Something like that. And if once your back gets hurt, it don't get better.
Yeah.
Unless you're fucking Armstead that he just played games and never practiced. So I did love the Jets. I did love how the Giants did that.
Samoan guy type.
Yeah, monster. Huge guy. Um Another question I wanted to ask you guys. So the Rams, Dixon, the Rams had pick 13 or
13.
14,
13.
13, and they picked the second quarterback that was possibly a second, third rounder in
Would have been.
the LSU quarterback. What's his name?
No, Alabama, Ty Simpson.
Alabama, Ty Simpson. The Rams are the Rams. We saw them in the playoffs. We saw how far they went. Stafford won MVP, and then to get a replacement for Stafford high in the draft. What do you guys think about that?
I think that was probably the worst pick in this draft, hands down.
Yeah,
Like you are in your Super Bowl window.
So close.
Tay's not getting younger. Stafford's not getting younger. Puka's, I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the time where you got to go get a playmaker. And I
Someone that
mean,
can contribute right now.
you could have got guys like you could have gotten Ruben Bain. You could have gotten like Makai Lemon. You could have gotten guys that will be an instant impact player. But you go with Ty Simpson, you could have probably got it 45, pick 50 in the middle or towards the end of your Super Bowl run. I think it was crazy. I think Sean McVay was like, if you, I don't know if you guys saw like his post interview about
Oh
it.
yeah.
You could just tell he was just like, what the fuck was that?
This was
Yeah.
not my decision.
This was
Yeah.
not his pick. So, and those picks are the ones that kind of get coaches fired when you have a chance to do something and you go a completely different direction.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, prior to last year's college football, Ty Simpson was the number one guy. But with
Yeah.
all the injuries he had last year and the run that Mendoza went on, he fell quite a few
Is he
spots.
nice though?
He's a good quarterback. Yeah. I mean, this draft wasn't a quarterback rich draft anyway.
Yeah.
So if you really wanted to get a quarterback into the Rams, you could have waited till next year and traded up or something like that for, the talent that's coming out. But this pick was confusing.
Yeah, it all depends. I mean, they try to do the Packers thing, when
Yeah.
they get love when they have A-Rod in his prime, but most times that's not gonna work out. So we got to see.
Yeah. So the last thing I have to pick, or two things I have left to go on then. I couldn't believe Ruben Bain fell to 15 to Tampa.
What position is he?
He's an edge rusher, absolute weapon. He went against almost every good offensive tackle in college football playoffs
What team?
in Miami.
Damn, so Miami had some
Oh
talent
yeah,
up
I
there.
mean they had his counterpart also went late first round, early
So they
second
had
round.
3 first-round picks,
Yeah.
if not more. Oh, that's crazy. Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
I couldn't believe he fell. I think he's going to be an absolute monster in the league. I really do.
To
Like
who?
I
Oh, you said
know,
Tampa?
yeah, I know they're, the arm length thing. Yeah, but the way he wins is not.
Oh, that's
He,
the guy I was hearing about with the arm length thing.
what Connor? What I never asked you. What is your thoughts on Bane?
You watch what he did just in the college football final. Like he was in the backfield. It seemed like
Every
every
play.
play, man. He no matter if Mendoza got the ball out or he didn't, he was back there, and he had a couple sacks that game too. I think
Mm,
it's always hard for these guys because with the arm length in college is different,
Of
because you got
course,
guys in
of course,
NFL that you got short arms. You look at Will Campbell, different position obviously, but short arms struggled big time.
huge.
Um, it's more of what they do with it. If he has like a punch or, a tear down of the arms is kind of how he gets to the quarterback. But I mean, he's a great football player. You
I
know,
just
I,
refuse to think that he's not going to be a good NFL
yeah,
player.
he kind of reminds me. It's weird because I think he plays for the Bucks now. Is Hassan Reddick? Um,
Oh
you
wow,
know,
yeah.
he's got that kind of. He's ripped. He's lean. He's quick. He's got a good move. So that's kind of like my comp for him. He's gonna be a great football player for sure.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
always see like some crazy ass story or draft analysis comes out and it like tanks a guy's value. That's probably what happened here with the short arm thing.
The short arm
Yeah.
thing was huge because during the season, I mean, you're hearing top five pick.
Wow.
They had him projected going,
So he should be good
two
because
or
we've
three.
seen guys like Aaron Donald was the same, critique coming out of college. So if
True,
he's like that,
true.
he'll
And
be
there
good.
was, I'm not sure who they played in the college football playoffs when the offensive lineman pretty much said like, we're not worried about this team. Um,
Mhm.
the the tackle hadn't give up any pressures or any sacks all year. Ruben got 3 sacks that one game.
Mhm.
So he's like a
All
big
year.
he's like a big game player too. Big moment
Fuck
player.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. The last thing I want to get into is the Dolphins draft real quick because Dixon, I'm sure that's what you're eager to hear. We were at 11. We traded back to 12 to get 2 more fourth round pick or fifth round picks. We
Okay.
ended up drafting Caden Proctor, which is the second or third, depending on who you like as a draft analysis, offensive lineman.
But a lot of people didn't like that.
Yes, but wait, let me tell you why. It's not a sexy pick. Whereas Miami fans, we're used to that sexy shit. Yeah, let's get
Is that
Ramsey.
why though, or
Well,
is there because it was better talent at the position?
for what I heard, and this I can only tell you what I heard because I'm not like a lot of these guys that would be like, "Oh, well, I scouted him." No bullshit. You're putting letter grades on shit. I'm not hearing none of that.
You went to the game in fucking Ohio to check him out.
You've done this for 20 years, 15 years. I can't really take you that serious if you're a scout, a true scout. But anyways, for what I've heard, he's had weight issues. He's been up to 400 pounds at times, but during the season, he always drops. He's one of those players. But also on the high side, he could be the best offensive lineman in the draft, if not a Tristan Wirth, a guy that's going to dominate
Okay.
big
What
time.
what specific position on the O line?
Right, he's listed as a tackle, but he is also very versatile. He plays both guards and tackles.
Okay.
He don't play this. He don't play the center position. He's 6'8". You shouldn't play the center position.
Oh shit.
So he's a mammoth. He's 6'7", 350. I mean, he makes Patrick Paul look small, and that's a monster of a human. So the biggest thing at that moment was Caleb Downs, which is one of the most sure things in this draft. People have compared him as like a Derwin James, like most NFL ready kind of player.
No, I heard a scout say if anyone in the draft would have put on a gold jacket at the end of the day, it's gonna be him.
Caleb Downs, and
Caleb
we
Downs.
ended up training with Cowboys. Of course, Cowboys got him. He's going to ball out there, but we have more than one issue. It's like what I told you prior to the draft. We have to work on trenches. We have to work on the
That's
trenches.
fine. And I agree with that. I'm just saying
Yeah.
I was tired of the D line part. Like
But let me tell you, if Chris Greer was still there, we would have got banned because it's a pander pick. You got it. It's just
it's a
what it
home
is.
pick too. I
It's
always
a
like
home
that.
pick.
I
One
always like
thing
that.
that one of my favorite Dolphin writers said, the NFL or the Dolphins are not pandering to the fan base when it comes to their picks.
Mm.
These are football picks. Our second pick, which is in the 27, 28, we got a cornerback, Chris Johnson. He is arguably the second best corner in the draft. And everyone that I listen to, like I said, I can't say on TV, Mel Kiper. I don't know anything about that. They love this guy. I mean,
We had
six
to get
foot,
a DB after missing out on Will Johnson
lockdown
last year.
corner. They're saying that this guy could be the best corner in the draft, if not our best pick. Another one that I loved was we got a linebacker from Texas Tech. He was actually in the
Mm.
Heisman watch or the Heisman race, and he went in the second round. We got him with the 43rd pick. If
Nice.
you look at his stats, brother, 128 tackles, 4 picks, 7 forced fumbles. I mean, ridiculous numbers. And I mean, you're a linebacker in the Heisman race. That's got to be saying something because we've seen those guys. We got 3 other receivers. There's one that I'm really excited for.
Three receivers.
Yeah, three
Oh yeah,
receivers.
that's our weakest room.
We got 3 receivers. We got 2 tight ends, one blocking tight end, one more of a from Ohio State, one more of a receiving tight end. We
No
got
quarterbacks?
no quarterbacks.
Okay.
No quarterbacks. We got an edge for their last pick. We got a replace another guard from Georgia later in the draft, and we got 2 more linebackers. So the whole main thing about our draft is smart players, culture changing players is what they said. So I can't give a grade on it. I'm not that type of person that I can give a grade on someone I haven't seen put on the pads. I really can't
It seems
because
like to
it's
me everything was good besides the first pick. That one could have been a little bit in the air. Connor, what you think?
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the comps that I saw, again, comps are comps. They had
yeah,
like
they're fun.
Proctor. Yeah, they had Proctor as like Jordan Mailata. And if that's true, that's a home run pick.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up, Dixon. There's plays that he ran with Alabama, running the ball.
Oh, it's like that gadget lineman guy, right?
Yeah,
And he's just so big. I did some research on him because I didn't watch too much of him, but like for being 350, 360, he's got really quick, light feet, which is something you don't really see.
That's crazy.
Um, but I mean, to pass on Caleb Downs, who like their comp was, I think it was like Buda Baker.
yeah,
Again, if he's Buda Baker, home
that's a
run.
dub. Yeah,
But I think he was. the most talented person in this draft. Um, but I don't think long term, like I think the trenches are always your number one. And I don't think the safety position is hurting you as bad as the offensive line
Positional
position.
value.
Yeah. So I mean it's tough because like you want the safety, you want the best player, but like do you just say, hey, 2026, we're gonna build up Proctor, 2027, he's a cornerstone, kind of guy.
I mean,
I
if you're
wanna
rebuilding, yeah.
Yeah, if you're rebuilding, that's what you want to do. Like
Yeah.
the sexy pick, the cool pick, the fiery pick would have been a Caleb Downs, but they didn't do it. So I mean, you can only figure out if it worked out in 3 to 5 years.
So Caleb Downs only drops because the position he plays.
I think so. Yeah, because the
Cool.
teams above pick 11 didn't need a safety
And
really.
it's rare for a safety to go like top 5.
Yeah, it's crazy.
A lot of people did comp him as like a Kyle Hamilton too,
Mm.
Yeah.
which
Nah.
is fucking. I mean, Kyle Hamilton went
So
super
I'm
early.
not. I'm satisfied with the Dolphins did. I like what the
Yeah,
Dolphins
and
did.
and another thing is that we're not used to as Dolphin fans. A lot of these boys have size. I mean, big boys. I mean, our smallest receiver is 6'2" that we got. I mean, it's a
So
different.
okay, can you please tell me the wide receiver 1, 2, and 3?
Oh, we don't have that yet. I mean, we have
Jalen Tolbert, Tutu
yeah, Tutu
Atwell,
Atwell, Malik
and
Washington. I mean,
Malik Wash. Yeah,
we're
it's
gonna
not
pick
very good.
up. Let me tell you something, Dixon. We're gonna pick up a vet receiver off
Please,
waiver
bro.
wire. I
Please.
mean, there's a shitload of them. Nothing to be, you're gonna walk around with a boner, but there's a lot of receivers out there.
There's guys out. You got Ayuk's out there. I think is Keenan Allen still out there? I
Keenan
believe.
Allen's out there. DeAndre's still
OBJ.
out there.
OBJ's out there. He took a physical with the Giants though, but yeah, he's still out there.
So there's a lot of veteran
He did a
receivers out.
physical with the Giants?
Yeah.
I love to hear that, fam. That's the best news I got all episode. I gotta see him one more. They just one more year. That's it. Just give him one more year.
Yo, give it a rest. Give it a rest, bro. Fucking
Yeah, forget about OBJ. I
give it
feel
a
like, I mean,
rest,
honestly,
bro.
like even as a Jets fan, like I was impressed with both of our drafts. I said it in my other chat where we have a Jets fan, obviously me, Dolphins fans, a Raiders fan. It's like we all had really good drafts.
Oh yeah.
Um, I mean, the Dolphins drafted really, really well. You could see that change is already happening. So, I mean, if it clicks, great. But I mean, they looked pretty good on draft day.
It just felt like a total different vibe of players coming in.
Right,
There was
Yeah.
a lot of more impactful intellectual players than rather like, oh, he led the league and he led the Big Ten in yards or some shit like that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Hell yeah.
that's all I got. Anything you guys got left on the draft?
Nope, all good.
What
All
about
right.
the boy? What about the Vanderbilt quarterback?
He got picked. He didn't go. He went undrafted.
Hmm.
He got picked up by.
Oh, he ended up getting picked up?
Yeah, he got picked up by. I just saw it. He got picked up by a team, but he didn't. He wasn't drafted.
See, the thing is, bro, when you already shorter and shit, you gotta behave
He
like
went
perfect.
to he got picked up by the Ravens.
Ravens. Okay. He was
So
more of like a gadget kind of person, right? If
But
I'm
I
not
think his
yeah.
attitude, his off the field shit is why he didn't get drafted, right? Because he should at least got a 6th round pick, no?
nah, no.
Not even.
Dixon, I mean, this draft is there was like 7 quarterbacks that I think got taken, if that.
This
Yeah, it
is like
wasn't.
one of the worst
Yeah,
quarterback
this is one of the
drafts
worst quarterback
Yeah.
classes maybe
ever.
fucking ever. I've never seen such a bad quarterback class.
And I saw people
He
were
was a
saying,
Heisman finalist, gang.
that's the crazy
Yeah.
thing about it. He was in the Heisman race. Yes, it's wild. So it's just wild.
Everybody's waiting for next year, so
Yeah, we'll see. All right, boys. Appreciate y'all. Great
For sure.
episode. We'll
Yep.
get back into it probably after round 1 of the NBA playoffs, and NFL will die off for a little bit. So I got some NFL ideas we can do in the off season to
Yes, sir.
really have some fun with. But hey, appreciate y'all. If you're still listening, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. And hey, Connor Dixon, I'm holla at y'all boys.
later.
Deuces.
Adios.
Hits and hoop season.